Oh, Dave here. I'm in Amsterdam, just for a change. And this building here, I'll give you a shot over the road because once you actually get down the sides of it, the streets are that narrow, you can't actually see very much. But the main thing I want to just show you basically is how big the place is to begin with and what a spectacular building it looks. I haven't got a clue what the place is, but I will find out. But the thing is with this subject, you know, people have asked me why you're doing it and what you're doing it for. It's because they enjoy it. You know, I've been to Amsterdam over 50 times now. Now, one of the hotels I stop in is that one there, the Ibis. I've stopped in that one about 9 times. And I've never noticed this building here. Because, you know, so many people, like I did, just walk about with their heads, you know, at eye level. And don't really take much notice of what's going on elsewhere. The thing I will point out from over here, I can't see very much because of the sun. Till I get over the other side, but there's a car coming here. It's not only very high tech, but it's also in the mud as well. In the mud, it's not a phrase I like anymore. It's got buried levels. So I'll just switch off till I get across to the other side. Right, sods law once we get over the other side of the street. There's bleeding trees in the way. But first of all, it's what I want to call the tartar layer, as I've done a few dams. This is usually the bottom layer of any property that's been affected. Bottom grey layer is a later addition, along with the stairs that go up there. What I really want to try and get a view at, not only such a lovely building, but we're back to this almost colour coding. I've mentioned it on a few times on some of these buildings in Holland. Striped brickwork and the metalwork on top. You know, you just can't get away from it. Just have a look along and let you watch yourself without me rabbiting on too much. What I'd like to try and do is move along a bit, because I think there's some rather interesting bits around the side. This is your buried level. This is what I would call, you know, the layer that they've put on after the event, whatever's caused it. You can actually go over and see the windows going down. The little copper wires coming down from the top there. Right. Don't know how far down that goes. Not that far. That doesn't mean to say that there's not another level below that, which I will believe there would be. They're all the same. It's not very deep at all. I think it's filled up with rubbish. I'm trying to get across here without getting knocked over. It's going to be a job and a half. See, all these Dutch roads. Bear with me a minute, people. Don't want to get crashed. But these type of buildings are just all over in Amsterdam, and I've never noticed them before. As you can see with the windows, you know, they go right down. where you've got, you know, the full length window down there. As you come up the hill slightly, you get shorter and shorter and shorter. Try and move back a bit, because the thing I want to catch, if I can, is up there. Same as all these buildings. See, this isn't a religious building that I'm aware of. It never was. So religion saying, you know, the bell towers are theirs and this nonsense, you know, it's synonymous with so many of these buildings, and it doesn't matter whether it's religious ties to them or not. Anyhow, I won't rub it on that one, because these type of buildings, you know, they're not unique to Amsterdam. I dare say there's a lot of big cities in the UK that have equally as lovely buildings. But I don't live in a big city. I live in a tiny little market town. But, as with all of them, windows in your roof, and everyone has their own antenna. So, I will have a wander around the other side, see if there's anything extra to add. And if not, bye for now. Right, managed to get down the other side. Nothing major, but it does give you a nice clear view with the sun on it. But these capacitors that I keep talking about, you know, these, well, they're antenna on the top there by the looks of them. We've got the sun shining on it. I've also got two police just to the right of me thinking I'm a right nut job. But who cares? Right, we'll just go along to the end of the building there. So, another wonderful building in Amsterdam. Don't know the name of it, but I will find out what it was. So, at that one, I'll leave it there. Bye for now.